just about ready to go. And the go is we're in a Milky Way window here, which is a couple of weeks. Specifically, today is new moon in July, so that makes it a really good Milky Way window because there's no competition from any kind of moon. Unfortunately, I'm flying solo on this one. Krista can't go. This is midweek, so I can run up there tonight and then see what I can get for pictures, and I'll be coming back tomorrow. But the escape is behind me there, and it's currently 98 degrees. So it's going to be a pretty warm night sleeping in a camper, but Milky Way. So next thing on the hit parade is to go and do a little Milky Way scouting. And there's a little bit of a problem. And I thought about this. Krista and I talked about it. We'll see how this goes. There are some power lines right there. And Milky Way is going to be southwest, which is, if I stand right here, I'd be looking at the Milky Way and those power lines. So I'm going to see if I can find a spot where I don't have to look at power lines. Power lines are right above me as I stand here. The app I use is called Photo Pills, and it lets me plan as I'm looking out here. Like having these pine trees in the foreground with the Milky Way behind them would be pretty cool. So I can actually do a little virtual reality here, and I can see what's going on. And if you look in the upper left hand corner, 1 a.m., 12:40. So somewhere here I should be able to get the Milky Way coming up over those pine trees like that. Boy, the bugs are bad. Hope this isn't happening at 2 in the morning. So yeah, I think I got a chance. I'm looking at this, that's 12, even, so 11:55. It'll be more over there. Coming up, coming up, coming up. Yeah, so I want to be out here around midnight or so. So a thing I've learned from doing this night sky stuff a couple times is to do as much of my setup as I can before it's night sky time. So right now it's only, I don't know, it's 8 o'clock maybe, and I'm probably not going to shoot before 10:30. So get the right lens on the cameras. I'm spitballing where I think the settings should be, but I'll get all of that set up. I will put the tripod plates on so that when it's go time, I'm not fumbling around. And obviously it wouldn't be in the dark. I've got lights inside the camper, but still I don't want to be like at, I don't know, in the middle of the night. I don't want to be jig-jagging with the cameras any more than I have to. What I want to do is walk outside, put it on the tripod, and be as ready to shoot as I can be. So that and getting some water in me is what I'm going to take care of right now. It's about 1 in the morning and the sky finally cleared. When I first got out here 11:30-ish, there was a big bank of clouds right where the Milky Way was supposed to be. And then just a little bit at a time, it got clearer and clearer and clearer. And it's absolutely beautiful now. I hope I'm getting some good shots. One of the things I really like about today's cameras is that I can Bluetooth connect to a device like my iPad, and I'm just anxious after shooting from 11:30 last night until 3 in the morning. I'm anxious to look at some pictures on something bigger than an LCD, so I can get at least some pictures here. I can have a look. I could do some lightweight editing. As a great example of this, I was at my kid's horse show in Texas, took a lot of pictures of her friends, so I was able to dump pictures from my camera to my iPad, do a little bit of editing, and then if they had an iPhone, I could airdrop all those images from my iPad to their phone. I managed, I don't know, hundreds of images that way at the horse show, just on the fly to get pictures in their hands. So, in any case, today, while I'm drinking some coffee, I'm going to be looking at a couple of pictures, and then I'll pack up and get out of here. So, as they say, or as I say, was the juice worth the squeeze? I would say yes. I was outside 11:30 until about 3 in the morning. I certainly took a metric boatload of pictures on 2 cameras. Plus I ran the Insta360 on a star lapse. So I think I got a lot of stuff. The sky sure looked great last night. And I was in a little bit of a window there. One of the things that's going on right now are Canadian wildfires north of here, obviously. And that haze is blowing over Wisconsin. So getting up this morning, it's kind of a nuclear looking sun right now. So I'm very thankful that last night at 2 in the morning, the sky was absolutely crystal clear without this smoke haze that we have right now. So mission accomplished. I'll dump all of these images onto the hard drive on my desktop computer, and then I'll really know what I have or not. Got the camper all buttoned up, and I've gone through my pictures. There are hundreds and plenty of them that I'm happy with. So it was definitely worth making the trip, and I am really looking forward to the next celestial event, and I hope I have the same good luck with those kind of weather conditions, clear skies, the stars align just right. See what I did there? For me to get those Milky Way shots. Thanks for watching.